If social media feels like a chore or you hate feeling salesy, this video is for you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Eddie J. Smith here. I'm super excited to bring you this video. I want to start some kind of new series. I don't even know what this is going to be called, but essentially I want to show up for you guys and share a lot of things that I've learned in my time as a woman in business and share the things that I went through and things I learned, and maybe that could help someone. So I'm going to show you guys how to show up authentically as yourself and still grow your business without feeling salesy or pushy, but serving your customers. So let's get into it. Before we start, I need you to do one thing for me. Please hit the subscribe button, click the share, and like if you enjoyed this content today. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I will do more videos like this, but we have to be engaged. I want to hear from you. I want you guys to share. I want us to have a discussion in the comment section. One of the first things I learned that was key when I was building my business online is, number one, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent, okay? When you show up consistently online, you begin to do what? You begin to build the trust of your community. Raise your hand, because again, that's been me, and I'm sure if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about, where you show up online, you post today, you kind of disappear. You post tomorrow, you kind of disappear, and you get no engagement, and then you feel down and and feel sad, and then you kind of just take a break and you kind of disappear. What's happening is that you're not building trust in your community, because people want to support you if they know they can count on you. So if you want to build a strong community, a strong base, you have to show up consistently in your business. What happened for me was that I had what you call a mind switch. I told myself, I said, okay, my social media platform, the one I use for my business, I'm going to think of it as my store. Crazy? Yeah. Now, if I had a physical store, which in our business, we don't have a physical store, right? But if I had a physical store, will I not go to my store every day? I would, right? I will leave my house, I'd dress up, I'd go turn the key and walk into my building, no matter how big, no matter how small, and I will be there and wait to service my customers. Having that mind switch helped me, okay, to take the pressure off the fact that, okay, if I posted today, nobody commented, ooh, gut punch, oh, that hurts. No, that took away all that pressure for me. All I did was to tell myself, this community, this group of women, this place that I have created is my store, is my storefront. So I'm going to show up to my business, my place of business every day. And again, how do you show up? I'm not saying showing up like doing lives every day or doing videos every day, but what I did was that I kept my community and my page and my group alive and updated. Okay, so I never let weeks go by without there being some form of posting, video, tip to share. You know what I mean? There was always something that came up on their screen every day or every other day. I scheduled it and I made sure that was going on, because again, remember, you have to think like a business. Other brands are constantly sharing information, videos, tutorials, tips, deals, whatever you call it, constantly with their customers, so they stay in front of mind. Again, that's the key. The key is staying front of mind, okay? So again, consistency. When you're consistent, you build the trust of your community. When you're consistent, you stay front of mind with your community. Now, another thing I will say that definitely helped with my community, that helped to build trust, was that I showed up as a real person. I showed up as a wife. I showed up as a mom. I showed up as a makeup lover, beauty lover, all the things. I would literally show up and just talk about whatever's going on, share a little kiki about my kids and, whatever little struggle or challenge I had of the day. You know what I mean? Like, I would show up and just be myself. And that little tip right there was one thing that helped me greatly, because even though these women had never met me, I had never met them in person either. They were seeing me for the first time on a screen. They could relate. So be relatable, right? Because they don't know who you are. They don't know nothing about you. Why should they buy from you? Do you know what I mean? And I had to tell myself to take that fear out of, ooh, I can do this. I have to show up this way. I have to be this stoic. You don't have to be. You just have to be yourself. You just have to share you. You have to sell you. Your people will shop with you, will support you, because they believe and buy into you, before they even start to learn about the product, believe it or not. I would essentially sell myself first and build that rapport, build that connection, so that whatever that I'm showing them, and of course, as authentically as I can, because I go up there, they see my skin, they see whatever I got going on, and they see the product working. And then what does that do? It builds that trust. We see her, she's real, she's a mama like me, she's got little babies like me, she just had a hard day like I did, and her skin looks flawless, honey. So that product is doing something, and they can see it because the product is actually working right there and then. So essentially, just be honest, okay? And be relatable. It does come through on the screen. Trust me. So tip number 3 to help me grow my business and my community was I showed up to serve. So again, mindset matters. Tell yourself that you are here to serve. So when I sat down as a woman and I said, okay, if I am a busy mom, if I am a busy woman, if I am a, a grandmom, whatever the case may be, what do I wish I knew, or what do I wish someone had taught me? You know what I mean? Like, you got to sit down and put yourself in the other person's position. That's by reflecting on what the things you wish you were taught when you were 19, or when you were 20, and now you're 40, or you know what I mean? So I did that. And I said, okay, let's solve some problems. Let's see how I can serve these women. So I would show up at least once a week to teach them something, to serve them in some way, giving them useful tips, useful tutorials to teach them how to do this, how to do your eyebrow, how to do an eyeliner, how to apply blush, how to do contour and highlighting. You know what I'm saying? So again, show up to serve. That takes off the pressure of you of, I don't know what to post today. I don't know what I'm going to do. When I go live, no one's commenting. No one's, shopping what I share. Don't worry about that. You are there to serve your community. That will convert. The more you show up, the more you're consistent, the more they see they can trust you, the more they can see that you are, in fact, someone that they can count on, then the support comes. So that was another thing that was huge for me. And that was where I started to see more engagement in my community, because I do know that's another thing a lot of people struggle with. Oh, I post daily, I schedule, I, go live, and no one comments, no one says anything. Don't worry about it. Keep going. It will come through. Okay. And the last thing I want to share today, and of course, please drop in a comment. Let me know if you guys like this video. If you'd like me to go in depth with actually how I went about doing a lot of things I did to be able to, do and grow my business, I would love to share it. So the last thing I want to share today, I know was a big game changer for my business and my community, was that I built relationships with my customers. And how do you go about doing that? It's simple. Engage with them on their social media platforms. Get to know them. Check out what they're posting about their family. Comment, like. Another thing I want to say is check in. Yes, I know it may all be online. You may never even get to meet some of your clients in person, but that does not mean you cannot build a relationship. Check in with them. Yes, you can, and that's okay. And a check-in doesn't mean you're looking for the sale, but build that habit. And yes, I say habit because it's something you have to kind of make be a part of you, is to check in. Think of them as your girlfriends, right? I haven't seen Sharon's post in a minute. I wonder how she's doing. Go into Sharon's DMs. Hey, Sharon, how are you doing, queen? It's been a minute. How's family? You doing okay? Everybody good? Yeah, I'm good. Whatever, And you know what I mean? You build that rapport. Okay, just wanted to check on you. Just, haven't seen you in a minute. Just wanted to say, hey, talk to you later. And you say bye. Yes, honey, you say bye. And of course, you're being genuine, right? This is being genuine because you are building relationships with your community. And these are people just like you. They have good days, bad days, up days, down days, just like you do as well. Also, the fact that they may not respond to you immediately does not mean that they don't want to talk to you, okay? When you remember as women, the million things we have to do in a day, multitasking with kids, work, business, doctor's appointments, pickup, cooking, all the things. And I know you can drop in the comments, okay? That there's sometimes we are just overwhelmed. We've got a lot going on and we just don't have the time to get to that message. But don't take it personal. All right. That's another thing. I had to learn and I had to train myself emotionally to get out of my feelings. So you have to get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings. Okay. It's not about you. 99.9% what I found was that someone who I connected with didn't get a feedback, didn't get a response. I kind of let it be. Okay, maybe I'll go a week after, or if it was nice 2 weeks after, and check in again. And do you know what I always get most of the time? Oh my God, girl, I am so sorry. Then they go, you know what I mean? She just explains what's been going on with her, and she's had stuff going on. Meanwhile, my younger self would have been in the corner, in my feelings, hurt, maybe a little emotional, a little crying, or whatever the case may be, and go, I'm not doing this anymore. No, honey, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do this. You're gonna serve, okay? Oh my God, you guys are getting to know me a little bit more. But like I said, it's not about you. Don't take things personally. Take the emotion out of it. That's another big one, because I know with women, take the emotion out of it and just serve, okay? So these are my tips for all the things that I did that definitely helped me grow my business and that I learned a lot from. So I'm hoping that this will help somebody. And I look forward to reading your questions or your comments. Share in the comments how you've been showing up online and how that's been working up for you. If there's any particular question you want me to address or make a video on, you can drop it in my inbox or you can drop it in the comments right there. If you guys enjoy videos like this, then I will do more. And girl, we're going to talk about relationships. Yes, we are, honey. Yes, we are. And all the other things. All right, guys, thank you for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, please share. Thank you for watching today, and I'll catch you on the next one.